Hey guys, how's it going? Black Boy here. Well, Christmas is just around the corner, and with all the holiday hullabaloo up and about and having everything that we all need to get through and done with, the next couple of videos are going to be kind of slow and not a whole lot to go over, just because of the way how it is. But anyways, today I want to finish up something I started, well, almost a year ago, but something I've been wrapping up and putting the finishing touches on, which is my custom cab. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So I got a Mesa 412 cab from Guitar Center about 6 to 7 years ago. I'll put a picture of it right here. And it was great. It's a Mesa 412 slanted cab. I mean, what else can I say? Then about a year and a half ago, all three speakers blew. Now, I only thought one speaker blew, as you could tell from this picture right here, but I ended up selling the other three speakers, which were all vintage 30 speakers. And I actually ended up having to refund the guy because the other three were blown as well. Which led to me having a Mesa 412 cab slanted with no viable speakers. Such left me down this long road of, what type of speakers should I get? Now I ended up getting the Celestian hemp backs and the Eminence carnivore speakers. These are two new and really great sounding speakers, which are not this stereotypical vintage 30. Now, as for me, I love hard rock, heavy metal music, which is why I decided to lean into getting these two speakers. The vintage 30s are great speakers, but they're kind of, everyone does a vintage 30. So I went with like I said, the hemp backs and the carnivore speakers. Now, as you guys saw in my last video, which, I'll put up right here and also up here. As you guys saw in my last video, I finished wiring it up and got everything all squared away. I told you I would give you guys a sound test and let you guys know how it sounds. So, with about a month of playing this thing underneath my belt, here is how my new cabinet sounds. Alright guys, that was the sound of my new cab. Now before we go any further, I'd like to say if you made it this far in my video, why don't you go ahead, click that like button down there, so that way it will help push this video through the algorithm. And I would need your help to get more views. If you guys like what I'm doing, go ahead, also hit the subscribe button down bottom. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, so any help that you guys can give, I would really appreciate it. All right. Now, like I said, that was the sound of my new cab with both, or should I say all four speakers going on. But I'm going to give you guys a sound test, an individual sound test of every speaker. So that would be 2 of the hemp backs and 2 of the carnivores. So let's get into that right now. right, guys. That was how every single one of the single speakers sound. Now, me personally, I really do love the combination of these two different types of speakers. Now, I did make sure to get 8 ohm speakers for all of them. So they're all 8 ohm 12-inch speakers. I just prefer and I like the sound of 8 ohms over the 12 ohms. So that's why I got them. It was an individual choice. You know, if you prefer 12 ohms, why don't you go ahead and get 12 ohm speakers for yourself. Now, that being said, would I recommend these speakers, that being the Hempback and the Carnivore? Well, obviously, I spent my own money on this one. So, yeah, I do. I really do like the sound of my cabinet. And I am so grateful. Yeah, I guess I'll say that. I'm so grateful that when I decided to get my custom grill cloth, which you can see in this video right here, that I found out that that one speaker was completely blown, therefore in turn leading me to get all new speakers. Now, before that speaker was blown and before I realized that it was a great sounding cab, but it was a traditional Mesa 412 slanted cab with V30s in it. This right here, with my new grill cloth, with the carnivores, with the Hempback, it has its own unique feel to it. I was able to put my own signature touch or spin on this cabinet, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to have this cab. I'm so grateful that you guys have watched this video, and I'm just so grateful for everything I am. I am recording this on, Friday, November 28th, which is Black Friday, which means yesterday was Thanksgiving, which is why I'm so grateful for everything. I hope you guys, if you're in the States and if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Like I said, just a short video, more along the lines of an update on my cabinet, because I did tell you guys I would let you hear what it sounds like after I was able to finish wiring it up and dialing it all in. I will say that sound was all of my was my EQ all at noon. So that way, got a nice flat signal for you guys to hear. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. If you have any questions, any comments, anything like that, jot it down in the comment section down below. I do read all of my comments. Once again, I am so grateful for all of you guys who have come here and who have subscribed and who watch my videos. Once again, I am trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this or subscribing, anything you guys can do would really help me out. Until next time, guys, remember, I'm Black Boy, and remember, keep practicing.